Last week we faced off the best players in NBA 2K20 to find out who the best player is at 1v1. If you guys didn't watch that video already, I'll leave a link in the description down below. I definitely would recommend watching that video. But in today's video, we're going to be facing off the best duos in the NBA in a 2v2 tournament to find out which duo is best in NBA 2K20. This video is sponsored by Private Internet Access, and I'm really excited to bring you guys this sponsorship because this is a service I use in my day-to-day life. And they're actually offering you guys 2 months free on a 1-year package with a 7-day money-back guarantee, which comes out to paying less than 11 cents a day for their service. And what Private Internet Access is it is a VPN service. Now, the reason a VPN service is so important is because they actually encrypt your data and change your IP address and a location when you're going on the internet to hide your real location and IP address. This prevents from information being leaked to others when you're on the internet and makes it a lot more safe when you're using public internet. Another reason why I like Private Internet Access is because you can avoid censorship. Sometimes if I'm going to watch certain shows or certain NBA games, I can't watch it because of where I live. So I just go onto Private Internet Access, change my location, and now I can actually, all you have to do is go to privateinternetaccess.com/pages/Smequle to get this offer. Enjoy the internet the way it was meant to be. Private Internet Access VPN service encrypts your connection and provides you with an anonymous IP to protect your privacy online. Find out how you can get 2 months free by clicking the link in the description below. Take back your privacy today with Private Internet Access. So we're going to be doing this similar to how we did the 1v1 tournament, where all of the seeding is going to be based off the duo's average overall. For example, we combined LeBron and Anthony Davis's overall of 97 and 94. They have an average overall of 95.5. And then in the first round, they're going to be facing off our 16th highest duo overall in the game, which is going to be Pascal Siakam and Kyle Lowry. Siakam is an 87, Kyle Lowry is an 85, so they average out to an 86. So that's going to be the seeding for this video. I got the bracket up on the screen right now, so you can check out all of the matchups. All the games are going to be played in blacktop mode inside of NBA 2K20. Of course, they're 2v2 matchups, and each game is going to be going to 11 points. It's going to be CPU simulated, and it is going to be played on Hall of Fame difficulty. Starting off our first matchup, as we already mentioned, we got the Lakers duo versus the Raptors duo. Also forgot to mention, the duo with the highest overall will get to start with the ball each game, and LeBron James putting up the first points for the Lakers. Lowry inside though with a nice layup to tie the game. LeBron with a nice half spin getting inside for a big dunk. Lowry coming right back at him to tie the game up. I am a Raptors fan, so I'm hoping maybe they'll get the upset in this, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. AD inside. The Lakers taking a 2-0 lead, and Anthony Davis was a huge block, but LeBron diving to save, and it goes right to Siakam. But then LeBron inside, and AD with the rebound. A big height advantage for the Lakers over Kyle Lowry. So we won't be seeing him pulling any boards here. LeBron again missing, but Anthony Davis with the second chance points. Yet again, LeBron inside behind the back dunk. That was pretty crazy. LeBron, tough layup. I don't know how we got a perfect release there. AD just tossing Lowry out of the way and getting that bucket to fall. Lowry, a nice perfect release there. See if they can maybe come back. LeBron James going inside for the dunk, and the Lakers duo is at game point. Siakam spinning inside, trying to do whatever he can to come back here, but here's LeBron with the perfect release to win the game. Checking out the box score, Kyle Lowry had 4 points, Siakam only with 2. I thought if anything, Siakam would be scoring more for the Raptors duo. And going over to the Lakers, LeBron had 7 points, Anthony Davis. Up next, we got Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons with an average rating of 89, facing off against Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell with an average rating of 88. Ben Simmons starting off with the ball here. Embiid with a nice screen, and Ben Simmons dunking over Gobert on the first possession. Embiid with a tough shot, but he does get the second chance points. Donovan Mitchell now, tough matchup for him. Ben Simmons a lot taller than him, but Embiid fading away in the post taking a 3-1 lead here. Ben Simmons inside for a big dunk. 76ers starting to take over, but Donovan Mitchell with a tough layup. Ben Simmons inside again. He's just killing Donovan Mitchell inside. Rudy Gobert with a nice putback layup there. Donovan Mitchell now dunking over Joel Embiid. Now we got Ben Simmons with the ball. Another bucket is good for him. Donovan Mitchell inside. Perfect release. Ben Simmons, though, cannot be stopped. He actually has his takeover badge. And Donovan Mitchell, nice gift to Gobert. Gives it right back for the easy dunk. Now Donovan Mitchell again with the ball. This time getting a dunk. And he ties the game all up at 7. But Ben Simmons inside is unstoppable against such a player that is so much shorter than him. Gobert with an insane shot right there, getting his takeover badge. Then Donovan Mitchell giving the Utah Jazz duo the lead. A big block for Gobert, and Donovan Mitchell gives them the 2-point lead now. Both Utah Jazz duos are hot, and they win the game right there. Donovan Mitchell scoring 9 points that game. Rudy Gobert only with 2. Ben Simmons with 6 points, and Joel Embiid with 2. So the guards kind of carrying their teams there. Up next, we got James Harden and Russell Westbrook with an average rating of 93, facing off against Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, who have an average rating of 87. So starting off here, a big height advantage for the Mavericks duo, but Harden getting a board inside and putting up the first points of the game. Harden again with the ball. Gets a nice easy layup there. That was a weird screen on this possession, but Porzingis still ends up scoring. Doncic almost stripped by Harden. Gets the ball back and the easy layup. Now Westbrook inside for a big dunk. Back over to the Mavericks. Doncic with the ball. Doncic putting up some good points so far on offense. Again, he has the ball for another layup, giving the Mavericks the lead. Porzingis with a big dunk. The Mavericks with the 2-point lead. Westbrook, tough layup there. Doncic spinning inside for another layup. Here we go with Westbrook, though. Doncic right on him, but he still gets the layup to go. And then Doncic inside. Back over to Westbrook. It's just going back and forth between Doncic and Westbrook. Westbrook with the ball again, but he's blocked by Porzingis. Doncic getting the ball, misses Porzingis, and finally the ball goes in the net. Porzingis with his takeover badge as well, but Harden with a big dunk inside, and on the next possession he gets a nice little floater. Harden again with his takeover badge now taken over, but Porzingis coming right back at him. Harden with a big steal, and he gives his team the lead. Doncic with the ball. Now there's some weird defense right there. Harden inside, though. Back to game point. Westbrook with the steal and the layup to win the game. Checking out the Mavericks box score, Doncic with 6 points and Porzingis getting 4 there. And then going over to the Rockets, James Harden had 7 points, whereas Westbrook had 5. Next up, we got Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry with an average rating of 92, facing off against DeRozan and Aldridge with an average rating of 87. So the Warriors starting with the ball here. Curry getting inside. A little bit of a height advantage, but last game there was one too. Curry on the 2-point line. Perfect. Or at least they cannot leave him open like that. Aldridge down to DeRozan. They get their first points up on the board. And now Aldridge in the post. That's a huge mismatch. Surprised he didn't back him down a little more. Curry with the perfect release again. This time a floater. DeRozan with a nice step back. And now Curry speed boosting inside. Just a huge blow by right there. DeRozan, tough layup, but it doesn't matter. Got a bit of a height advantage over Curry. And now Klay Thompson with the bucket. We're just going back and forth right here. Perfect release for DeRozan. Back to the Warriors. 71% contested. Curry still hits that. And then Curry inside for the big dunk. DeRozan step back. Hits the mid-range shot. And here we go. Curry. A little bit of a nutmeg Euro step to take a 3-point lead. They only need 2 more to win this. But DeRozan with the ball again inside. Brings the game within 1, and he has his takeover badge. and dunking over Stephen Curry. And we go back and forth a little bit here. The Spurs tied up at 11, but you do need to win by 2 points. Curry inside, giving the advantage to the Warriors. Curry losing the ball. The 360 lob to DeRozan to tie the game again. And yet again, the Warriors taking that 1 point lead. DeRozan inside, though, for the layup. And here we go with Aldridge. He now gives the Spurs the 1 point advantage. DeRozan for the win. It is no good. Stephen Curry popping the 2-pointer, and that is good to go. The Warriors taking the lead again. Game point. Klay Thompson with the tough mid-range shot to win the game. Checking out the Spurs, DeRozan dropping 14, Aldridge had 5. And then for the Warriors, Stephen Curry with 15 and Klay had 6. Now moving on to the other side of our bracket, we got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George with an average rating of 95, facing off against John Wall and Bradley Beal with an average rating of 86.5. Again, we have a little bit of a height mismatch right here, of course, to the Clippers duo. But we've been seeing the guards winning a lot of these mismatches, but Kawhi getting inside for a 2-0 lead. John Wall with a big dunk. Kawhi Leonard fading from mid-range, gets his own rebound and the second chance points. Now we got Kawhi in the post, getting inside for an easy dunk. John Wall just cannot cover him. John Wall inside again for a big dunk. Bradley Beal's cold. They're trying to bring the game back right here within 1 point. Then Kawhi driving inside, spin move for the perfect release. Kawhi wide open from 2, and he's going to hit that as well to take a 4-point lead. Make that a 5. No, he misses, and the second chance points are good here. Bradley Beal, nice spin move, gets his own board. Second chance points. Trying to do whatever they can to come back here, but the Clippers are at 9 points right now. They only need 2 more to win this. Here's John Wall, or Bradley Beal inside, blocked by Kawhi, who gets the bucket as well. So game point for the Clippers duo. Paul George spinning inside for the win, and the Clippers going to defeat the Wizards. Checking out the box score for the Wizards, we got Bradley Beal with 4 points and John Wall only with 2. But John Wall didn't miss. Bradley Beal went 4 for 12. Then going over to the Clippers, Kawhi with 9 points and Paul George only with 2. Up next, we got CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard with an average rating of 89.5, facing off against Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, who have an average rating of 87. Starting off this game, Jokic inside for that easy layup. Again, we have another height mismatch right here. Of course, Lillard and CJ a lot smaller than Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic with a nice shot inside, but Lillard hitting the 2-pointer to take the lead. Jamal Murray, super tough layup, somehow gets that one to fall. CJ now with the ball, the perfect release. Jokic inside, misses, gets his own board and the dunk. We're just going back and forth early on in this game. Lillard with a big dunk. And of course, Jokic with the ball again. I mean, he just cannot be stopped on offense. Lillard, though, keeps on coming back at him, scoring some buckets here. Jokic getting his takeover badge. They're going to get the ball again. So the Nuggets now taking a lead in this game. Lillard inside, though, tie it back up. But again, Jokic getting his own board, throwing Lillard out of the way. And the perfect release. I mean, there's just no way they can stop Jokic right now, especially with his takeover badge. But Jamal Murray putting up some points here too. Lillard, step back, misses his shot, but then he gets his own rebound and the second chance points, all tied up at 9. We got a close game. Jamal Murray, nice spin move, and then he strips CJ, but then CJ gets the ball back. Lillard gets the point, and he now has his takeover badge. They do have the ball in a side and the East Bay to take the lead. Jokic next with the reverse layup, and then Jamal Murray inside. He gets the layup to give the Nuggets the game point advantage. Jokic with a big steal and the dunk for the win. So we got an upset in this game. Checking out the Nuggets box score, Jokic putting up 9 points, Jamal Murray with 4, Lillard putting up 10 points. CJ McCollum only had 1 point that game. Next up, we got Kyrie and Kevin Durant with an average rating of 93.5, facing off against Jason Tatum and Kemba Walker with an average rating of 86.5. This is a really good matchup because we got a guard and a forward on both of the teams. So this should be pretty interesting. And Kyrie facing off against his old team, Jason Tatum. Perfect release from the mid-range. Now Kemba Walker getting around Kevin Durant to tie the game at 2. Here's Durant wide open from 2, giving the Nets the 2-point lead. Kemba Walker back on offense with that perfect release. Kyrie Irving coming back, doing the exact same thing though. Back over to Kemba inside again. These guards going back and forth. Kemba with the ball again to tie the game right there. And then again, we got Kemba inside for the layup. Kyrie cannot stop him from driving here, but Kyrie can do the same thing on offense. Kemba inside. Good D by Durant, but somehow Kemba hits that shot. Now we got Tatum inside. And the Celtics taking a 2-point lead right here. Kemba does have his takeover badge as well. Inside for the big dunk. This will be a huge upset if the Celtics end up winning this game. Kyrie, though, tying it back up at 9 points. Kyrie again on offense, getting his takeover badge and the lead. Tatum, again, that mid-range perfect release. Tied up at 11. Durant giving them the advantage, but then Tatum with a nasty reverse to come right back at them. Kyrie inside. Again, the Nets with the advantage. See what the Celtics can do right here. Jason Tatum inside. Now Durant going up for a tough shot. That's no good. Big stop by Jason Tatum. Kemba Walker, perfect release to win the game. Now that was a huge upset in that game right there. Kemba Walker dropping 13 points. Jason Tatum had 5 as well. And then on the other end, we have Kyrie Irving with 9 points and Kevin Durant with 7. We are now moving on to our last matchup of the video. All the other rounds are going to be in our next video. But we got Giannis and Chris Middleton with an average rating of 90.5 facing off against Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin with an average rating of 87. A lot of big men in this one with Giannis, Andre Drummond, and Blake Griffin. Andre Drummond, perfect release to start the game. Giannis was our 1v1 winner, so let's see what he can do in this competition. He's a lot higher overall than his duo, though. And Blake Griffin through the legs. That was a crazy dunk. Blake inside again, and the Pistons taking the 2-point lead here, but Giannis on offense is unstoppable. He has his takeover badge, getting inside for 2 dunks in a row. Giannis again on offense, the tough layup. It does not matter though. He's hitting those all day. Blake Griffin kind of losing the ball for a second there. Inside, missing his first shot, but then the dunk. And Blake Griffin, Giannis, 2 of the best dunkers in the league. Andre Drummond, heavily contested, but somehow hits the shot. Again, Andre Drummond inside. Bit of a mismatch here on Chris Middleton. So the Pistons are going to take the lead. Andre Drummond with his takeover badge. And he's going off right now. Now we got Blake Griffin. And the Pistons have a 4-point lead. Chris Middleton's cold. He gets something to go right there. Doing what he can. Bring the team back. Blake Griffin. The nice layup. Game point. Blake throwing Giannis out of the way. But Giannis with a big block and the point right there. But Blake with the ball again. Misses. Gets the rebound and the dunk for the win. So the Pistons are going to be our last team moving on in this video. Blake Griffin with 7 points, Andre Drummond with 4, but Drummond also had 12 rebounds. And then for the Bucks, Giannis had 6, Chris Middleton with 1. But of course, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you want to see the rest of the tournament, make sure that you stay subscribed to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss when I upload the next video. This has been your boy Smequle, though, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the